Philippines wants to acquire submarines. What should they be used for? The International Institute for Strategic Studies Military Balance 2022 report stated that heightened perceptions of great power competition have motivated several countries' defense planning considerations and influenced important procurement decisions. In Southeast Asia, several countries are proceeding with the acquisition of diesel-electric submarines, hoping to use the platform's stealth and lethality to defend their maritime space against outside incursions. Indeed, it has even been suggested that submarines are the weapon of choice of the weak against the strong. In the Philippine context, debates revolve around a Shakespearean-like inquiry, whether to buy or not to buy a fleet of submarines. Some argue that the long-term gains of possessing such a fleet would exceed the considerable costs of acquiring it, and increase the nation's ability to defend its archipelagic waters. A recent social media poll by the Philippine Navy, PN, suggests that the public is supportive of the acquisition of submarines. Others, however, beg to differ, claiming that Manila would be better off procuring an adequate number of capable surface platforms given the urgency of threats and financial constraints. Whichever side of the fence one is on right now, two things cannot be denied. First, the Philippines is an aspirational maritime power. Since the 1950s, Manila's top choice for deterring threats and defending its territory has been submarines. Although the PN and other services of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, have been hampered by its limited budget, such a desire cannot be erased from its institutional history. So far, the current AFP modernization program seeks to provide 2 submarines for the PN in the second horizon and 4 more in the third. This leads to the second idea. The root of this debate derives from the pressing constraint in the strategic environment. China's rapid military modernization over the past decade has challenged regional militaries' doctrinal assumptions about naval warfare. Beijing's integration of its Navy, Coast Guard, and fishing militia under Xi Jinping's Central Military Commission risks upsetting the geopolitical landscape in the South China Sea, SCS. By having submarines, Southeast Asian navies, such as the PN, wish to alter China's gray zone tactics in the SCS because of its sea control and denial potential.